So how often do you recommend people use this spray? And is there a dose difference between different people?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So one of the doctors I work with out of Utah, God bless him, he did all the hard work for us. So he wanted to find out how much to give to his patient. So he basically started giving them 50 milligrams, 100 milligrams, 200 milligrams, because the literature supports up to 1 to 2 grams of IV push, right? So you can get up to 2,000 milligrams per day and no issues whatsoever. And FDA already has a GRAS status for glutathione. So that means if you consume orally a large amount of glutathione, nothing's going to happen to you. So I say, hey, let's start off, right? Let's start with low dosage and see what happens, right? And so what he found out in his little small study of a couple of patients here and there in his own clientele, that about 100 milligrams get you the best glutathione levels in your blood, that you don't need anything more than that. If from 100 milligrams, we went to 200 milligrams, the levels went a little bit higher than that, but it did not justify the cost of doubling the cost for a little bit increase in the levels, because that little increase may not give you the outcomes you're looking for. Now, if you have a chronic issue, right? You have for years or decades, you have low glutathione levels. A lot of people with autoimmune diseases have low glutathione levels to begin with because they've chronically been suppressed, right? Or they have medication that they use, they have suppressed their own immune system for a long time. And so those patients will have a chronically low glutathione levels. Those patients will actually benefit from a higher dose just initially, maybe a couple of months, and then go to 100 milligrams twice a day to kind of keep the levels throughout the day all the time. So what we found was 100 milligrams was more than sufficient. If you do it twice a day, you'll have a full day coverage of glutathione in your body.
Okay, so 4 sprays is 100 milligrams?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, all right. Yeah. So initially, someone with a more persistent condition, maybe twice a day, and then they can taper off to once a day.
No, for the more persistent condition, they need the Glutathione Plus, which is the white box. That's the stronger version. That for them to recommend this product, they have to go through a physicians to make sure they are under supervisor, because we want to make sure that they're using for the right purposes. And then once they do that for boosting the levels up, we can move them towards Glutathione, and they use that 4 sprays twice a day for maintenance.
Okay, I see. So as far as glutathione, people's question often is, really what, is this going to move the needle for my condition? But for you, you think that this is more as an adjunct to what the physicians are doing to really help with pushing for healing, but not rely on just glutathione alone.
Oh yeah, you can't rely on any one drug. If that's the case, then I do have to do FDA clinical trials to make sure that I can make those claims. FDA has to approve those trials. I have to do all those work to make sure that that's true. And I'm quite honestly, I'm not sure if that's going to deliver the results I'm looking for. But as an adjunct, just reducing oxidative stress down alone can give so much of your life back, right? Why are you looking for getting rid of the diseases in the first place? I mean, that would be very miracle for us in my lifetime if that happens. But my goal is to just reduce oxidative stress down. There's so much stress is created from all these diseases and environmental toxins and modern day conveniences that we are accustomed to it today. That if I just achieve that, I think I can give a better quality of life to all my customers, all my patients.